Hi everyone, I am Dr.D.Princy, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cyber Security, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to see how to implementing a thread using Runnable interface. In the previous videos, I have explained about there are two ways to creating a thread. One is extending a thread by using thread class. The second way or second method is used to implementing the runnable interface. The runnable interface declares the run method that is required for implementing threads in the program. To create a thread by based on implementing the runnable interface, it follows some steps. Declare the class as implementing the runnable interface. After that, we have to implement the run method in the thread class. Create a thread by defining an object that is instantiated from the runnable class as the target of the thread and call the thread start method to run the thread. So these are the main four steps to create a thread based on the implementing runnable interface. This is an example to show how to creating a thread. The thread class name is X, which implementing the runnable interfaces. A runnable interface is a predefined interfaces. So in this thread class, we have to implement the run method. It must have some set of statement to execute or create the body of the run method. After that, we have to create an object of the thread class in the main method. X is a thread class, runnable is an object. Using the uh, class constructor, we are creating an object of the thread class. After that, we can create an object of thread class, predefined thread class, and passing the object which we created our own, created as an object of the own thread class to the thread constructor, predefined thread class constructor. Then we can call the start method using that object. See, I'm explaining again. First, we have to create the object of the user-defined thread class. Then create the object of the predefined thread class and pass the user-defined thread class object to that constructor. Then predefined class thread class object using using that object we can call the start method. Then only the run method will be invoked. This is the main difference between the extending a class and implementing a runnable interface. So this will be the output of the above program. So once it execute the once it invoke the run method, it start executing the thread, and it contains the for loop to display the thread x from 1 to 10. So after it reaches the end of the thread, it goes to the dead state, that is end of thread x. Inter-thread communication. Java supports multi-threading concept. That means more than one thread can be executed simultaneously. Inter-thread communication can be defined as the exchange of messages between two or more threads. The transfer of messages takes place before or after the change of state of a thread. For example, newborn state, active state, or dead state, or blocked state. An active thread may notify to another suspended thread just before switching to the suspend state. Java implements inter-thread communication with the help of the three methods. The first method is the notify method. It resumes the first thread that went to the sleep mode. The object class declaration notify method is look like below. The second method is notify all. It resumes all the threads that are in the sleep mode. The execution of these threads happens as per priority. The third method is wait method, which is used to which make the thread to wait for some time period. After the time elapsed, it come back to the runnable state. All the above methods are declared in the root class, that is an object. Since the methods are declared as final, they cannot be overridden. All the three methods through interrupted exceptions. Suspending, resuming, and stopping method. The functions of suspending, resuming, and stopping a thread are performed using Boolean type flags. That means either true or false. In a multi-threaded programming, these flags store the current status of the thread. For example, the run method works according to the current Boolean value of three flags. If the suspend flag is set to true, then run will suspend the execution of currently running thread. If the resume flag is set to the true, then run will resume the execution of the suspended thread. Apart from suspend and resume, a thread will get terminated once the stop flag of the thread is set to true. Thank you all.